Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're jumping right into a massive, highly strategic recruitment drive from Tata Motors Body Solutions, and we are diving deep into the very DNA of commercial vehicle manufacturing. This isn't just your standard list of job openings, right? It's literally a blueprint of how a heavy-duty vehicle is born, going from a digital concept on a screen to a physical powerhouse hitting the road. Tata Motors is scaling up its operations across two major hubs, Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh and Dharwad in Karnataka. And we're going to break down this entire manufacturing mission step by step using the exact roles they're urgently trying to fill right now. Now, I want you to ask yourself a pretty critical question here. If you have a background in heavy engineering, automobile manufacturing, or supply chain logistics, I want you to actively envision yourself inside this sprawling commercial vehicle factory. As we navigate through all these roles today, ask yourself, where do my specific skills align with this grand scheme of creation? Because building a commercial vehicle requires an orchestra of highly specialized talent, and there's a very good chance there's an open spot specifically for you. Okay, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with Phase 1, design and sourcing, then move into Phase 2, the build, followed by Phase 3, quality and upkeep. After that, we'll cover the plant backbone, shine at mechanical engineer spotlight, and finally outline your next career step. All right, let's kick things off with Phase 1 design and sourcing. Long before a single piece of metal is ever cut or welded, these massive structural concepts have to be born, and it all starts in the digital realm with the design engineer. Their toolkit is incredibly specialized, requiring expert-level 3D CAD modeling using software like CATIA, Creo, SolidWorks, and AutoCAD. These engineers are really the architects of the vehicle body. They don't just draw, they engineer. They utilize GD&T, that's geometric dimensioning and tolerancing, along with sheet metal design to create precise engineering drawings and the absolutely crucial bill of materials, or BOM. Their overarching goal, relentless product improvement and optimizing costs right from the very first digital blueprint. Now, once that design is locked in, you actually need the materials, right? Check out the contrast between these two absolutely crucial supply chain roles. On one side, the sourcing and costing engineer is highly proactive. They're out there developing vendors, analyzing costs, running reduction projects, and leading some intense supplier negotiations. But on the other side, the purchase engineer handles the vital operational execution. They're the ones actually procuring the materials, coordinating daily with suppliers, managing the purchase orders, and planning the inventory. It's like one secures the deal, while the other makes sure the factory literally never runs out of parts. Moving right along to Phase 2, the build. Okay, so we're stepping out of the office now and onto the actual shop floor. This is a dynamic environment fully orchestrated by the CXO or lead of production. But before the physical building even begins, the floor has to be perfectly choreographed. Enter the process engineer. Think of their job as this high-stakes, dynamic daily puzzle where the mission is to relentlessly reduce cycle times and balance the production line. They are the masters of efficiency, bringing in lean manufacturing, Six Sigma, Kaizen, and process failure mode effects analysis, or PFMEA. They make sure that every single second on the manufacturing floor is maximized, without ever sacrificing worker safety. So, the actual physical journey of building these beasts is a super precise sequence of production operations. First up, we've got paneling, where raw sheet metal is fabricated and fitted into body panels. From there, it moves over to the weld shop, a highly technical environment demanding tight control over both robotic and manual welding operations to guarantee structural integrity. Next up is assembly, which requires intense coordination to bring all those body components together right on the line. And finally, it reaches PDI, or pre-delivery inspection. This is the ultimate hurdle, featuring rigorous quality and functionality checks before a single vehicle is ever dispatched to the outside world. But here's the thing, none of this production happens if the machines stop. Period. That is exactly where the maintenance engineer, specifically electrical, steps in. These folks are the absolute guardians of uptime. By mastering programmable logic controllers, or PLCs, SCADA systems, electrical drives, and industrial automation, they handle the preventative maintenance necessary to stop incredibly costly breakdowns before they even happen. And hey, if a breakdown does occur, they're the ones running the complex breakdown analysis and utility management to get that line moving again instantly. Next up, Phase 3, quality and upkeep. Look, producing a vehicle fast means absolutely nothing if you aren't producing it perfectly. This phase is all about that meticulous, pinpoint precision required for total customer satisfaction. It's really crucial to understand how Tata Motors builds a wall of quality assurance from both sides. On the supplier side, you have the SQA, the Supplier Quality Assurance Engineer. They protect the plant. They're out auditing suppliers, performing incoming material inspections, and running root cause analyses so no defective parts ever make it onto the assembly line. On the flip side, the CQA, the Customer Quality Assurance Engineer, protects the final user. They handle customer complaints, dive deep into warranty analysis, and drive projects focused entirely on enhancing product reliability out in the real world. Let's shift gears now to the plant backbone. A massive commercial vehicle facility like this simply cannot survive on just engineering and production alone. It needs foundational roles holding the whole shebang together. First up is the lead, or CXO, of stores and logistics. The sheer volume of material moving through a commercial vehicle plant is staggering. This leadership role takes on flawless warehouse management, super tight inventory control, and really complex dispatch planning. They are the grand orchestrators here, making sure the exact right part is in the exact right place at the precise moment it's needed, and ensuring that the finished vehicles successfully make their way out the door. And hey, speaking of the backbone, we have to talk about the people managing the people. There's this really fascinating geographical split in what HR looks like here. Down in the Dharwad plant, they're seeking a plant human resource business partner, which is heavily focused on employee engagement, performance management, and workforce planning. But up in the Lucknow plant, the focus completely shifts to a plant ER/IR role. That's employee and industrial relations. That role requires deep expertise in labor law compliance, complex union interactions, and grievance handling. It just goes to show how different plant ecosystems require entirely different leadership skill sets to thrive. Which brings us to the mechanical engineer spotlight. Now, if you've got a degree in mechanical engineering, you are definitely going to want to pay close attention to this because there is a massive variety of doors open for you. The source material explicitly points out that mechanical engineers are basically the universal key for this entire recruitment drive. You're not boxed into just one thing. Your skills are highly demanded in design and process, production and the weld shop, assembly and PDI, quality assurance on both the supplier and customer side, and even within sourcing and stores logistics. It's an unbelievable opportunity to embed yourself pretty much anywhere within the entire automotive manufacturing lifecycle. Finally, let's talk about your next career step. So, if you have experience in commercial vehicle industries, fabrication, plant maintenance, or literally any of the fields we've chatted about today, here is exactly what you need to do to throw your hat in the ring. The application methodology is highly specific, and skipping a step could mean missing out entirely. Step 1. Update your resume to highlight the exact skills we've discussed today, whether that's your absolute mastery of CADIA, your lean manufacturing certifications, or your union negotiation experience. Step 2. Email that updated resume directly to the recruitment address provided in their official post. And step 3, actually, this is absolutely crucial. You must mention the specific position you are applying for right in the email subject line so it gets routed to the right hiring manager instantly. Well, we've mapped out the entire factory floor, from those digital blueprints in the design lab all the way down to the intense coordination of logistics and assembly. The scale of this operation across Lucknow and Dharwad is truly monumental. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought as we wrap up this explainer, looking at the incredible complexity and the vital importance of this industry. Are you ready to build the future of commercial vehicles? Update those resumes and take that next step.